What up, motherfuckers? It's the Worm, son, and I'm here on another exciting episode. No, so what I was thinking about earlier, I was watching a movie and I was like, man, it was The Girl in the Spider's Web. If you guys want to get real technical, but I was watching that movie and I was thinking, for some reason, I was like, what would I do if I was a more primitive being? And some people are gonna be like, oh, you know, you're going to sound real conceited. No, it has nothing to do with, like, being smarter. I don't know, maybe I'm just too paranoid that something will go bad, but I actually do a lot of small things like this, just not on a grand scale. But what would I do if I didn't have my, you know, my values in a different place? I'm not saying these people are invaluable. Actually, they commit a lot of good things that we need, like, you know, getting oil over here. No, but, you know, pawn shops need them too. But what I'm saying is I would... Honestly, if I didn't have my values in place that I do right now, I would most likely live a life of crime. And I think that's what I wanted to... I don't know. The points of discussion like that are pretty fun because I know a lot of people are thinking it, but not a lot of people admit it. But I think I would actually enjoy a life of crime when it came to, like, doing it for a living. And I think I would be... You know, probably an appropriate, like, thief or heister, if I may. I would like to pull off some heists. You know, or car thief or something like this. Something really fucking cool, you know, motorcycle. Doesn't matter. But, you know, I know some people are going to be like, in the comment section when I ask you guys what you're going to want to, you know, do. Don't admit to being a murderer. Don't say you want to be a murderer. I don't know. For your own safety. I'm not endorsing any of these things. Just heads up. I am just talking about them, you know, strictly for content and legal purposes. But anyway, yeah, I think stealing shit would be dope as fuck. I'm not necessarily like a jewel thief. I don't think I'd be like an Ocean's 12 kind of Clooney guy. I mean, you know, maybe when I get gray hair, because I heard I'd be a silver fox. Just throwing that out there, motherfuckers. But yeah, I think it would be so dope to actually be a fucking, you know, a lifelong thief or a career criminal. You know, obviously the backlash is, yeah, you go to jail if you get caught, but, you know, just practice what, you know, if practice makes perfect, and a perfect thief doesn't get caught, right? So just by that train of thought alone, you wouldn't be, you know, doomed, per se. But what, if you guys could live a life of, you know, sheer crime without, you know, I guess well, I can't say excluding any bodily injury, but hypothetically, if you guys were to live a life of crime, what would you choose? Like I said, I would probably be a pretty baller-ass thief if I don't say so myself. You know, got a couple fast hands and, you know, little quick talking and stuff like, you know, just throwing that out there. And, you know, it'd be pretty dope. But, you know, all those heists. And the movie that really got me peeking this was I was watching The Girl in the Spider's Nest. Sorry, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo sequel is called The Girl in the Spider's Web. Not Nest. Web. Girl in the Spider's Web. And it's dope as fuck. But... it got me thinking because, like, you know, she's driving a Ducati and shit like that, and it's like, damn, you know, if I own a Ducati and I don't want to be looked at like that. Anyway, yeah, it's a dope ass movie, and she's a hacker, and she like lives this cool espionage life of crime, and it's like, meanwhile, you know, we're over here doing the, you know, normal things of life, and they're not quite paying off as we'd like. So we always think what a life of crime would be like, and I know 9 out of 10 is going to be like, dude, I sell drugs. That's not what I want to see. You know what I mean? Like, you do that, that's cool, but don't do anything incriminating, motherfuckers. Leave that shit alone. But aside from just selling dope on the corner, you know, like, Tupac makes a song and selling dope on the corner. You don't even like that shit. But besides selling dope, if you want to do the whole Breaking Bad thing, fucking type it in. But I'm curious to see how many like-minded individuals are out there. And if, you know, if a life of crime is truly a, you know, a want of many people, or maybe it's just, you know, us the few. Some people get off and thinking they're going to bust us, and those are, what are they called? The police. And, you know, but, you know, you need two sides of the coin. So, without, you know, lifelong criminals, I guess the police wouldn't have a fucking job. So, and I'm not saying I am this criminal. I'm saying it's cool to fantasize about it. Even if I was a criminal, I wouldn't tell you motherfuckers online, would I? What are you, nuts? You must be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, motherfuckers. A little plum crazy. But yeah, I think it would be dope to be like, you know, all into the cool stealing shit and then I don't know, hacking or know a fucking, having a hacker behind the door, because you can't be a thief and a hacker. That's a little too much. But if you got a hacker behind the curtain somewhere who's like helping you out and being like, he's on the top floor, and you're like, fuck, I'm on the top floor, drop it. And, it just sounds fucking dope. Even besides the Italian Job, because Mini Coopers are fucking stupid. But Edward Norton's pretty cool. But he's the bad guy in that. So, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah. Let me know in the comments below what kind of life of crime you would live. Or do live. Just make it sound hypothetical so the big dogs upstairs don't get you. Anyways, been the Worm, son. Pieces.